everyone, my name is Shelby, and today I wanted to film a video talking about all my fountain pens and just sharing my collection as sort of someone who is new to the hobby, in the sense that I don't have many expensive fountain pens. I don't have any gold nibs or anything, but I still wanted to kind of share what I do have, because I really am happy with my collection and I really like watching everyone's videos on YouTube, so I thought maybe one person would like watching mine. All that to say, I'm gonna start with my LAMY fountain pens. Considering my first fountain pen was a LAMY Safari. They're all Safaris. I just have them in this little pen case that I got off Etsy. The first one is this one in the middle. It's the spring green colorway. I had originally gotten this pen with a fine nib, which is what it has on it still. And I then had swapped it out for a broad nib. I don't know why it's not focusing. Okay, that's okay. I then had got the broad nib, but it is still currently a fine because I accidentally washed the broad nib down the drain. I wasn't a big fan of the LAMY at first, but now they've kind of grown on me. This one I purchased at Wonder Pens here in Toronto. I also have the purple, I don't know if that's the right name. This one has a broad nib on it as well. This one I purchased along with my other one from someone off Facebook. This is the other one, it's the pink. This one has a medium nib. And, they've grown on me. I think they're a good starter fountain pen. I haven't had much luck with the cartridges, but then once I started using the bottled ink in them, I had a lot better luck. Next, I'm not going to do this all by brand, but I want to show my TWSBIs, my TWSBI Ecos, because they are some of my other favorite pens, probably my #1 favorite that I've tried so far. I do have the Amazonite, which was my first TWSBI. I've only had it, I've only been really into fountain pens for a couple months. This one I just keep with my planner. I keep it inked with my Hobonichi Weeks, with the platinum carbon black, because I just like having the same pen to use in that, and it has a fine nib. This is my little speedball case that I keep my TWSBIs in, and I've added some patches. This is the TWSBI Vac Mini in black, and it has a stub nib. It has the Robert Oster and Coffee Monsters Co. collab of Day to Night, and I really like that ink. From left to right here, this one is just the white with a stub nib. It has Pilot Iroshizuku Shin Ryoku in it right now. And then I have the 2 coffee series. I just got this espresso. The Cafe Bronze has Diamine Inkvent Fire Ember in it. It's just like a reddy orange. And then my espresso currently has Wearingle A Star Spattered Hill. I guess this is kind of turning into a currently inked as well. I usually keep most of my pens inked at this point. I don't have too many. I'm trying to not have to have them all currently inked, but that's also a work in progress. Then I have my Eco Tea in Saffron. This one has Wearingle Path in it, which is one of my favorite inks. So those are my Ecos. I would like to get more, of course, but we will see. I would love to complete the breakfast series. And then I also keep some of my pens in my little Hobonichi drawer pouch that I ordered from them, because I think Leanne had it, and I really liked the plastic look, I don't know, the plaid plastic look of it. I don't know, I just think it's really cute. So I keep some pens in here for kind of like journaling on the go. I guess I have 3 in here. I don't know if this is considered technically a fountain pen, but it's the Pilot Parallel. I believe this is, oh yeah, 2.4 millimeters. And this one I just have the black cartridge in. This is kind of like more of my art pens, I guess. I have the Sailor, I don't know what this is actually technically called, but it's the Fude nib. It's really fun for drawing. So I keep that one in there. And then lastly in here, I just have my Kaweco Lilliput in black with the little silver clip on it. I didn't originally order this clip for it, but I accidentally ordered the wrong one and I think it's cute. I really like this pen. This one has a Sailor Kobe, I forget the name of it, but it's like Cascade Green or something. It's kind of like a teal, and I really like this little pen. Sorry in advance if you hear any weird noises from my house. I live in, you know, an old house and I have housemates upstairs, so sometimes we hear each other, but I hope you don't mind. This is my little Platinum Plaisir in the Bali Citrus medium. I put Diamine Ancient Copper in here, but it's a little too dry for my liking, so I'm going to be uninking that. And then I do have the Jinhao 10 Vanishing Point dupe in the fine. This I like a lot. I don't know if I need the real Vanishing Point in this at this point. I think this kind of scratches the itch for me, but we will see. I did order another one of those in the all black colorway, but it hasn't come yet because I ordered off AliExpress. And then this is my little pen case that I keep kind of all the rest of my pens in. I will move them into my other Superior Labor Engineer pouch that I use as kind of a school pencil case, but I kind of just rotate out what pens I want to take in on a given day. So they're all in here right now. You know, if I had more expensive pens, I would probably keep them nicer, but I haven't had any issues with them in here. It does have a divider, but I just kind of use it as like an open pouch. I think this is the utility pouch. I'm not sure if I said that. Which I bought off 26 Market, which is where I've gotten a lot of Superior Labor stuff. Not that I have a lot, but the few items I do have. I'm just gonna pull out what I pull out and we will see. This is the first one I see. It is an Admock M800 with a Schmidt nib in medium. And I don't know what this colorway is called. I always just call it like tortoise because I think that's what it looks like. Come on, focus here. But it's a really nice color. I'm wondering maybe if I move this notebook out of the way if it'll have an easier time of focusing. There we go. That seems better. Yeah, this is really juicy. I think it's pretty. It's also from AliExpress. It's supposed to be a dupe of the Pelican M800, obviously, I think from the name. It's a piston filler. And I have Toro by Pilot Shizuku in here, which is one of the inks I've just been really liking lately. Yeah, and it's nice and like a bit of a juicier nib because it is a lighter color. This is my first one of 2 Asfine P20s. This is the Galaxy Blue colorway. It's really pretty. It's a medium nib as well because I use these for shimmer inks. And this one has the Pelican Edelstein Ink of the Year Golden Lapis, which matches the pen very nicely, I think. The shimmer has a lot of clogging issues from what I've seen and what I've experienced, but it has done well in that pen so far. It's been like only a couple days, so I can't say for sure. But I've tried to just not shake the bottle so much so as not to get too much shimmer. I have a few preppies. This is the Perpanip Kokuyo collaboration, and I like the look of this one. I also just have a couple little basic preppies. I have the eggplant one as well, the purple one, and then I have a few Kakunos. This is just the all gray one. I think this might have Kosumosu in it, but I haven't been using it lately. I have a few Jinhao 10s as well. This one I switched out the finial. I don't know if they're both called finials, but I switched them out with the green one I have. This one has a fine nib. The green one, though, I did kind of get a dud nib, so I haven't been using that one. This one has an orange in it from J or Bond, but I forget the name. It's like Indian orange, I think, but in French. I don't know what that is. I'm not even going to try. And then I have the Kakuno Clear. This one I like the look of a lot. This one just has diamine writer's blood in it. As you can see, it's pretty low. But these are just nice writers, and they're very comfortable, I find. And then my last Kakuno is this pink and white one. This is a medium nib. The others are also both medium nibs. I like a more of a broader nib in general. This one I don't have inked right now. Here's another Jinhao 10. This one I got off Amazon, so I paid a little bit more. I think this has the Diamine Cosmic Glow in it, which I have a sample of from my friend. And it's a really pretty ink. I might have to buy the full bottle when that comes out this year. And I like the colors of this. I believe it's like a dupe of a specific Sailor pen, but I'm not 100% sure. I was going to say, you know, part of the reason I wanted to film this is because I would love to discuss pens with more people than just my singular friend who likes them and kind of got me into them. You know, I've seen the fountain pen community is very, you know, very nice on here, and I've watched, you know, lots of other people's videos, so thought, why not make one myself? These are my 3 Kawecos. This is my most expensive pen, the Brass Sport. I don't know, it's just so nice. I have it in a broad, and it writes so nice. It has Sleigh Ride in it right now, which I also got as a sample from my friend, from Inkvent. And I don't know, I like the weightiness. I haven't had it for too long, so I don't know how much it's patinaing so far, but I'm sure it will more over time. And I just got this clip for it, the brass clip. I don't know, I saw someone had a silver clip on theirs, and I liked the look of that. But I don't know, I got the brass. And then this one is the, I don't know if this is the olive. The Hunter Green, maybe it's called. This is in a medium nib. This was one of my second nicer fountain pens, I guess, once I started to get into them. And then I just recently got this one with the silver trim, the Skyline Sport, in the gray. And I got it because it has a double broad nib, and I really like the juice of that. And it's really fun to write with. And I'm hoping to put a shimmer in there. I actually got that pen specifically to hopefully put the Edelstein Golden Lapis in there eventually, but we will see. We are almost at the end here. Okay, it's not too bad. I just have like 4 more pens. So I also have the Asfine, I can't remember what number it is, but it's the vac fill that looks like the Pilot Custom. This one's nice. I don't know, I kind of find vac fillers a little bit annoying. I'm not sure, the jury's still out, so I do like the look of this pen though, and it writes, you know, perfectly nice. Sorry, I'm just making a pile of all the ones I've gone through over on this side off camera, but they keep coming in. This is my other P20. I really like the resin on this one. It is the yellow, I think it's called Gradual Yellow. And this one handles shimmer really nicely. So I have the Wonder Pens Dominant Industries collab, Ginger Chicken Pearl, which is a really pretty ink in here. And it writes really nicely. I've had a few issues with my Pilot Metropolitan. The black is really the only colorway that I like. I don't really like the pattern ones that they have. But the black is really sleek and it does feel very nice. It's a nice writer. The converters are so annoying. I usually have kept the Iroshizuku Yamaguri in here. I love the Iroshizuku inks. I could do an ink collection as well. But yeah, it's a nice writer. I'm just still kind of getting used to it. This is one of my newer pens, but I do really like the design of it, and I love the Pilot medium nib. So I would like to get a gold nib from Pilot as ideally maybe my next purchase or my big fountain pen purchase. I'd rather save up than buy more and more cheap pens. Although it is easy to just get the cheap ones. This one is actually one of my favorites, surprisingly. It's the Jinhao, oh god, sorry. Disregard that. It's the Jinhao Century 100, I think, in the milky white. And this one actually I have in an extra fine, but it's a really smooth extra fine. I just kind of use my Iroshizuku inks in here because I know they're very well behaved. It's a comfortable pen too. I don't know. I like the feeling of it in my hand. I like this kind of, the grip it has like that little ridge there. And I think it's a very nice looking pen. It's a little bit more than like the 82s. That one's also from AliExpress. And then, oh, I guess I should show my I have a little Jinhao 82 with my Traveler's Notebook, passport size. This is just the mini. It kind of looks like the little Sailor Pro Gear Slim mini. I don't know. But it's a nice little writer. It has Jayerbon Larme de Cassis in it. Sorry for my pronunciation again. But I like that ink. I also really like Iroshizuku Yamaburu, which is kind of a similar color. I think this one's a little bit more, the Jayerbon's a little bit more pinky than magenta-y. Last but not least, this is my Opus 88 Mini that my partner got me for Valentine's Day after I kindly requested it in a broad, and it has obviously a very big ink capacity. It currently has Diamine Celadon Cat in it, which is a drier ink, but I haven't really had issues with it in the hello, you can see the camera a little bit in there, in the broad nib, and I really like the checkerboard design. It's definitely like a thicker pen, but I still find it comfortable to write with posted. And I do like to post my pens, if possible. So that is almost, I believe that's pretty much all my pens. I do have the green Jinhao that I use the caps for, or the finials for switching with the brown. But this one I've messed up the nib, which was kind of shitty in the first place. So I'm gonna try and replace it. Or I guess it's just misaligned right now, but I don't know. I'm just trying to replace that nib. Moral of the story. So that is one other one. And then I guess, let me get out my little preppy. The preppy, this one specifically is really what made me want to get back into fountain pens. This is just a pencil case where I keep a lot of my gel pens and non-fountain pen pens. But it just writes so nice for a little, like, $15 pen. I think this one is a little bit more because it has the special edition design. I've just kept platinum carbon black in here, but I don't know, it's a very smooth writer, and I think the design is a little bit cheeky and cute. Sorry for any sounds this makes. I'm trying my best here. I really hope that someone will watch this video and like my pens. I can do more in-depth discussions of any pens and also show writing samples. I'm not going to do it in this video because it would make it a lot longer, obviously. But thank you so much for watching if you did watch this, and feel free to leave any comments of what you would like to see. I definitely think I will do an ink collection because I think that would be fun. Yeah, like I said, I can talk more in depth about any one particular pen, but that is what I have acquired so far. And like I said, next on the list for me will hopefully be some sort of gold nib pen. That's my next goal. So thank you, and I will see you soon, I hope.